Okay, so today we're going to talk about concavity and inflection points. So here we have x cubed minus 3x squared plus 4x minus 2. Let's find the concavity. So we find the first derivative, which is 3x squared minus 6x plus 4. All right. Of course, the 2 is a constant, so the derivative is 0. Now this is the difference. For the inflection points in concavity, we find the second derivative, the derivative of the derivative, which is 6x minus 6. We set that part equal to 0. Okay? Now, once we solve this, 6, we factor out of 6. 6 times x minus 1 equals 0. X minus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 1. These are our inflection points. Alright, these are our inflection points. Okay? Remember, when we set the first derivative for 0, those were critical points. These are called inflection points. Now we need to find the concavity. Alright? So now we've already established our inflection point is 1. So now I'm going to move everything up. I won't need this part for now. I'm going to move everything up. Alright, just for our space. Now, I want to set up a number line. Remember, our inflection point was what? 1. Okay? Now, I'm going to plug everything in. Anything smaller than 1. And then we're going to evaluate any number larger than 1. So let's just put a 0 in. 6 times 0 minus 1. Positive 0 minus 1 would be a negative 1. Positive times a negative would give us a negative. Alright, and now let's use a 2 for our number larger. Remember, whether we use 2, 3, 5, 15, it's going to get the same result. 6 times 2 minus 1 would be a positive number. Positive result. Alright, so now we can say our graph concaves down from negative infinity all the way up to 1, and it concaves up from 1 to infinity. Alright, so we'll have to go back. You have to graph this from start to finish. The concavity is basically the curvature of our graph. It details where the curve up and down. We can look at concavity, but this is how we find the concavity and the inflection points. It's very, very similar to the critical points and the point where we're increasing and decreasing, but the difference, we are using the second derivative instead of the first.